Hotel Ilo Entity, white power, white power, white power. This is Aaron-Hakim L, indigenous man on Atlantic Turtle Island in what you call Moyani or state of Maryland, Capitol Heights. I apologize for this mask. Oh man, they're attacking me right now while I'm doing this video, so I had to put this mask back on. I just smelled the smell, so I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's right next to me, so they're gonna probably be hitting me with a lot of this stuff. So hold on for a second. Okay. White power, white power, white power. Please forgive me. You know, I have to wear this mask because the what you call the powers that be are attacking right now, and I've been subjected to certain amounts of different types of attacks and stuff. But let's get to the matter at hand. This video is going to be in twofold. One is I spoke with Hondo Bay today, and I agreed to do a video of apology to everyone, and also I want to talk about what's been going on with me. And these events have been or seem bizarre, but it's because I've been attacked, probably for filing a lien for $228,500,760. So that's what's going on. Well, let's get started. First of all, I want to apologize to Chief Nanya-Shaabu L and At-sik-hata Nation and all the other indigenous people that was on the call this past Saturday. I want to apologize for my part in allowing what happened, which was my sister, who just got on the call and who just disrupted the weekly address. Chief Nanya and all others who was on the call for the weekly address meeting this past Saturday. Please forgive me. I did not know she was going to do that. I didn't had no intentions of trying to set somebody up or set anybody up to do this type of thing. If everybody know my track record, you know, I've always done work for everybody. I've always put everybody first before my own, and I made sure that everybody has everything that they need. If they had questions for me, a lot of times when when they tell me the chief is not available, but I did not. My sister recently found some information about the chief that she claimed that's all fraudulent and things like that, but she never presented any of those things. She didn't show me any web links or anything like that. So it's almost like it was scripted. Seemed like it. I don't know. I don't know what brought her to this situation, but a lot of this has to do with the estate, because of my mom's passing. She recently passed, which was last year, and things had to be moved out. But I made a lot of sacrifices because I put a lot of time and effort on being with you all, and not doing some things here, as far as cleaning out and a lot of things. I could have did some things more, but I've spent a lot of time with you all, so that's probably was the reason for that. But I didn't know she was going to react like that or do those type of things, because she just asked me. She just wanted to see you all, not see you all, but see the chief, and ask some questions. I said, okay, that's fine, But she we wanted to eat in my email, and she clicked on the link because Saul had sent the text saying that the link has been sent, and also she had also got on. She was talking crazy to Saul too, so I want to apologize to Saul too for her doing that. Honestly, I did not know she was going to react like that or behave like that. It was very disrespectful. It's not honorable. She spoke out of turn. She was loud, and I'm going to take that one. I'm just going to apologize to everybody, because that wasn't right. Whether you have agreement, if you agree or disagree, but the way that came across, she was highly disagreeable, and she was the only one speaking and just cut everybody off or just interrupted, and it was a private meeting in the first place. So, and I just apologize for all of that behavior. It's totally unnecessary, and it's not becoming of someone who is who's intelligent and who's supposed to be respectful of other people. And it was private, and she shouldn't have done that. So I'm just going to take that one and tell everybody that shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. So whatever repercussions that come from this, I'm willing to accept that. And I'm just sorry. I'm a loss for words. I'm in shock, like everybody else, because my good nature, I treat everybody with respect, and that's always been my content and my disposition toward everyone. So I treat people how I want to be treated. So I don't know why that came across like that, but that's what happened. It's crazy. But that particular day, which was earlier that Saturday, I was in the hospital because of the attacks from PG County government and possibly the U.S. government and possibly covert operations and things like that. What happened was I was having heart palpitations, which is something normal from anxiety and stress and things like that. But what they're doing, what they're doing is they're making attempts on my life, and it's been going on for like a week now. with being exposed to electromagnetic waves in the form of radiation, and I'm getting mist of gas that appears in the house, and it could be fatal, because if you sniff it and it gets on your tongue, then your tongue touches the roof of your mouth, it goes directly to the brain, and then it collapses all the blood vessels. So you have to be, I have to be careful of where I walk in the house and stuff like that, because it's a 24-hour constant attack. People say when I tell people this, they think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm in my right sound mind, and I'm in my right sound mind and reasoning. So, I'm cognizant of what's going on. So I'm not, to say that I'm crazy and dismissive, that's completely, that's incorrect. But that's what happened. So when my sister, when she got on the call, my laptop I always have my email open on my laptop. So so she wanted to see you all. So I just said, just flip it open and look for the link, and she wanted to see y'all, and she got on there and turn the laptop on. He flipped it open because my email is always open. So, and she wanted to see you all. So especially the chief, and she just wanted to ask some questions. So I said, okay, that's no problem. And I'm sure the chief is flexible to answer your questions and address any of your concerns you might have. But that's what happened. At that time, I was weak because I had just got out of the hospital, because they had did an EKG on me. They had they took a X-ray on me, and they hit me with a blast of electromagnetic while I was doing that. But I should have known better that they was going to possibly do some stuff, because after I got down to the hospital, because I didn't trust the ambulance, because the word is starting to get out that I have a lien on the county. But I had EKG, did an X-ray, and I took my blood pressure and make sure everything was cool. Everything was cool, but the guy, after they did everything, they brought me back into the room, and he kept getting hit with electromagnetic waves, which was making my pulse and my blood pressure go up. It's like I couldn't feel nothing. You know what I mean? So I kept asking, hey, y'all need to check this. And the machine I was tethered to, the line was cut off. So if the line was cut off, that means something could happen to me. Nobody would know or hear, But the second time I went to seek assistance, because there wasn't no button in it to hit, to get a nurse in there. Everybody was gone. So I took matters in my own hands. I untethered myself, and I got out of there. And when I got out of there, everything in my body, I can tell it went back to normal. And I drove all the way back home. So by the time I got back home, because I told my sister that I was at the hospital, and they met me back here, and that's when all that stuff, she was arguing and trying to convince me that you was fraudulent and all this kind of stuff. I was at a point where I just didn't feel like talking, because I was weak, because they had been attacking me for the last 3 or 4 days with this stuff, and I've been doing good with, I had my herbs, and I had few other things that keep me good, keep me strong, keep me upbeat and everything. So what else is there? I'm trying to think. So when because we had she had a big blow up. She had a big blow up before the call. It's almost like they knew everything, about you and all that kind of stuff. It was kind of weird, because there's a lot of things she stated. Something I didn't like. Where did you get that from? Because everything she claimed that she read or saw that was fraudulent, she never presented it to me, and I like to see that, So it's like they was briefed about all the fraudulent things about you. It's like she was trying to convince me to stay away from you, you know. And it kind of like almost worked because I ain't gonna lie, I started crying and I broke down about some stuff because I wasn't worried about the what she was saying about the chief. I was worried about the fact that I have a lien on the county and they're trying to take my life, and I've been honorable by contacting them every step of the way. So that was the and there's a lot of you play on people's emotions and sensibilities about things they may have or may not have, or things they may not accomplish in their life and stuff. And he's like, God damn, man, this is I'm hearing this and it's coming from your family. It was supposed to be people that love you in your flesh and blood, but a lot of times that ain't always the case. When you make decisions, you live with them. You know what I mean? Some people might have a different perspective on that, but you set what what you done and all that kind of stuff. But because I did these particular things doesn't mean somebody deserves to die or anything like that. But it lets you know what you're dealing with. You're in slavery. You're dealing with slavery. They want to do what they want to do, and then that's it. They don't want to talk to you, and that's it. So I'm trying to make sure I covered everything. Trying to make sure I covered everything. But yeah, so back to leading up to the meeting. Yeah, because she brought, she made all these claims, but I didn't see anything. I didn't see any evidence, no websites, no links, nothing. Both, so that's what happened. She was highly upset and angry, and highly disagreeable, But I chose to be indigenous. This is what I signed up for, and so this is what it is. And everybody think, because I have, I'm soft-spoken, have a soft nature and everything about myself. People think that I'm, easily manipulated and could be coerced into doing anything, but that's not the case. It's just that, I'm not the most, how can I say, aggressive or like a dominant personality. That's never been me. I always allow my mind and my instincts to lead and guide me. I allow my soul to do all that. And I don't have to let everybody know who I am. I just allow myself to be who I am. With the way I present myself and how I behave. So, and I told this morning I got on her about, because I told her this morning that I wasn't happy with what she did, and I told her respect or honor what I have become. I said, you don't have to agree with everything that I've done. You don't have to be interested in the things that I've created for myself. But my thing is that you have to honor it. I don't criticize you or go on you about how you live your life, so don't tell me about mine. Just respect it, honor it, maybe try to understand it, but it's all on you. But you don't tear down what I work hard to build up for myself. And hopefully one day, my relations and family, if that's what you want to call it. But and I got on her about that too. And it's a possibility that she might be working with government as an agent, because I asked her that this morning. So I can know how to go about dealing with her, because if she is, then I have to disassociate myself from her. Period. So that's the thing. She, but she stayed silent when I asked that question. So I accepted that she is. So, it was to try to separate me from the chief and to give up everything that I work for to try to come back into the system, you know, or what you call try to save me. But what she need to understand is that, you know, I'm indigenous. I said I chose to be what my ancestors be, and that's it. Whether you like it or don't like it, that's who I am. You know. And that's what I told her this morning, because there was an attack on me even this morning, about 5 o'clock this morning. They put a lot of gases coming through the roof of the house. I don't know how they do this. This is very sophisticated. It's very unconventional, very peculiar, but it's like these clouds of dust coming here, and it's the same thing that if it gets in your nose, it goes up to the brain and it collapses the flow of blood to the brain through the nose. That's one of the techniques that they use. It's like all of a sudden you'll walk into a cloud of dust. But I've been trained now. I've been seeing it. I can see it now ahead of time. So I can see, like, it looks like a glimmer, and all of a sudden the dust will be there or a cloud will be there, and then you can smell it. You know, it's real crazy. I'm not crazy, you know, delusional, but that's what is really going on. So yeah, so a lot of that was dropped in the house this morning. So I quickly put on a mask and I ran outside the house. When I got outside the house, I made sure I got some air, and that stuff is very sophisticated, because they can also follow you outside and drop it while you're walking. If they can drop it anywhere inside the house, they can drop it while you're walking. So they do that too. While you're outside walking. So I'm outside running, zigzagging to make sure I don't run into it. It's like a minefield with that stuff. It's crazy. It's real crazy. But yeah. And one of the reasons why I'm rocking right now, and the reason why I turn my tassel on my crown to the side, is because the electromagnetic is trying to attack me right now. So what I'm doing is I'm rocking side to side and trying to move around it, because they try to beam it down from the top, so I wouldn't produce a good video. See, all these things, I'm protecting myself from the gas. I'm moving around so I don't get exposed to the electromagnetic wave, because that's radiation. And then I'm getting needle-like injections that's being shot in my skin and stuff. So all these things are used to collapse the blood flow throughout the entire body, from the lower extremities and the upper extremities. Everywhere. I've been hit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Arms, legs, calves, feet. Even in the groin one time, it was crazy. You know, in the heart, I've been hit everywhere. You know, I never experienced anything like this. You know, but I think making this video is help. I want to thank brother Tahuti, who called me earlier, and Ohanu, who called me earlier, and on things I need to do, and in a support capacity. It showed me much love and support. I appreciate them brothers for calling me. So yeah. So I got so this is why I'm rocking back and forth. So I'm moving around electromagnetic waves, because I can feel it, I can sense it. So that's why I'm moving. You know, because the way they attack you, always stay in constant motion. You know what I'm saying? So it's nights I'm able to get some sleep. Some nights I don't, you know, because I'm always up on defense. You know, I got to keep things going, you know. But the chief had been advised me on doing invocations and quantum invocations. I would like for him to send the quantum again, because I think my sister, I don't know if I did or my sister did, threw it away. I'm sorry, hold on for a second. I gotta go run the back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, so that's I don't know if that's it. Where was I at? Yeah, I was talking about the different attacks. Yeah. So it's 3 different attacks. There's the electromagnetic wave attack with the radiation. There is a poisonous gas. It's like, I don't know if it's odorless, and it's you could taste it, but it's odorless and it's colorless. And then there is some needle-like attack. They feel like pins that stick in you, and it goes in your skin. You won't, when you look on your skin, you won't even see it. You know, you can't even see it. It hits you everywhere. Fingernails. I mean, it goes through the fingernails, your feet. You know, it even hit me in the eye one time while I was traveling. So I'm like, dang, this stuff is highly accurate. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, you know. But yeah, that's what's been going on. You know, it's been a round-the-clock attack, and and what else is there? Round-the-clock attack, and I haven't had any you know, I have able to sleep a little bit, but it's been 24 hours around the clock. So this is how can I say this? I've been navigating or traveling through different states, and I'm still getting when I still get the tax and they're going out of state. That lets me know this is not just PG County, Maryland. This is also I've been in other jurisdictions, and I'm still getting the same attacks. So it lets me know this is not just PG County. This is also possibly U.S. This is possibly the U.S. government. So just that lean alone, probably I'm probably high up. You know, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. You know, I'm out in the open. I'm in the public, presenting everything, but nobody want to talk to me. So all of the attacks and how they communicate with me has been indirect. Everything now, I'm seeing everything with them is all indirect. It's all indirect. You know what I'm saying? Solid weapons with quiet wars. That's what this is. And I'm actually experiencing it. I'm actually living it. You know. So yeah, this is what's going on. You know. So I wanted to make this video in 2 parts. You know, just one long video clip of apologizing to everyone, and because I wanted to come on the weekly address and you know, allow the chief to give me the platform to speak to everybody and just apologize and just see face to face. And I know a lot of people are disappointed and it's weird and that shouldn't have happened, and like, how can Aaron allow this to happen? You know, because when it happened, I was weak, because I had just escaped out of the hospital on Saturday. So I was weak. I didn't even, you know, because I hadn't had a lot of sleep that day, and they were still attacking me. So I had to get out of like, it's still attacking right now. Still feeling the needles and even in my hands while I'm holding the mic. You know, you can't see it, but it's you know, you just know it's there. You just know it's there. You know. But yeah, I had just got out the hospital. You know, and I didn't call the chief, but it was just a lot of stuff going on. Everything was happening so fast. It took them a while to get me admitted, because I knew that word had got down to the hospital that, oh, this is the brother who has a lien on the county. Y'all, you know, don't give him nothing. You know what I mean? Don't give him no services. And while I'm waiting, I'm in the waiting room, dodging the electromagnetic wave. I'm dodging the mist that's coming down, right down there in the hospital. And people was wondering, like, why are he up walking around and all that stuff? Why can't he sit down? And they be looking at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a quiet war is going on right in front of you. You don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have counted all, I counted all three of them, how I keep my body healthy and stuff, So that's why, quote unquote, that's why I'm still here today. As far as my health, I feel good. I feel strong. Everything is good. It's just tough when you're trying to get sleep because your body got to rest. And so if you fall asleep, that's the worst time. Because you getting hit all night with electromagnetic stuff. And you don't want that. You gotta try to protect yourself while you sleep. While I sleep. So that's why I have mirrors and stuff, around me, because it'll reflect that stuff out. But you have to have it in the right position, because if you don't, then they can reposition the helicopters. Because a lot of the attacks are coming from helicopters. They come from helicopters and possibly from people who had this sophisticated technology who driving in cars. That could happen too. But it's mainly from helicopters, the electromagnetic. I know that for a fact because I was on New York Avenue coming home today, and the helicopters always meet me somewhere, and then they follow me home because I can see them. But when they meet me at an intersection or whatever, I can feel the electromagnetic wave. I was like, oh, it's coming from the helicopter. You see, it's coming from the helicopter. So a lot of that stuff is up in the air. And these are normally white. They're not marked. These unmarked helicopters, they all white, and they have a red and a blue light on it at night. And you can barely see it at night. But how you identify them, only thing that flash at night is just the red and the blue light. Democrats, Republicans, the colors in boxing, in the boxing ring. So yeah, so that's what's going on. What else is there? Trying to think. Oh yeah. I want to show you all this right here. I sent the chief pictures of them when my smaller camera got jammed, when they jammed my camera, and I showed them pictures of them breaking into my shed in the house. Well, today early I found a padlock, so I'm gonna bring it close to the camera so y'all can see it. See this right here? This is the padlock right here. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but see how it's been damaged right there. So yeah. So when they opened the door, they broke this padlock right here. And when they go into the shed, they ain't take nothing. So what they're telling you, we can get to you without getting to you. See, so that lets you know this was all indirect. We letting you know we can get you and take your stuff. But, they didn't, nothing was taken. And here's clear evidence or proof of that right here. I kind of don't really want to touch it because, might have fingerprints on it or some other evidence that tells me who actually did this. But I'm not probably won't get those services either because we in PG, this is corporate PG County. So this is what happened. They broke the padlock, and if you go back on Facebook, you'll see the pictures that the chief posted for me. I think I might have posted them too. That they broke into the shed, and he advised me not to contact them because of the lien I got on the county. So I probably won't get any services. But this is it right here. They broke the padlock. Here it is. I found it. When you break something, usually be lying near the shed, but it wasn't. It was out over there next to the trees, because I was out by the trees today, you know, fellowship with the ancestors and stuff, you know. And also I was using the trees to avoid the electromagnetic wave. That worked. That tree, it ain't usually, that stuff will go through walls and bricks and all that kind of stuff. Not the tree. Those electromagnetic waves do not go through trees. That tree stood tall, stood firm for me. So all I was doing was just moving around the tree a little bit, and baby, that worked. That worked, you know. So using nature, you know, using elements of nature will work for you. But yeah, but this was the padlock, and this was next to it, next to the tree, near some brush. Because I thought they took the padlock. Here it is right here. Yeah. See if it's kind of, let me see if I can get it in focus. Oh. Ain't working. Let me see. Oh well. All right, that's the. Let me focus back the camera. All right. Yep, so that's it. That's it right there with the padlock. So alright. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Anything else. Yeah. Oh, the cell phone. My cell phone was missing for a few days. During that time, because I had misplaced it, because I had went to another part of corporate Maryland to take care of some business, but when I left there, I misplaced my phone, so I don't know, you know, it's just strange, you know, here, because here's my phone right here. It's, let me see, because they stated that Ahanu told me today that Hiru Matu had got a text from me. And I'm like, man, I never sent Hiru a text from my phone. And he said my sister might have sent it. So these are the latest texts that I have. So I don't know how that happened. See? Let me close that down, see if y'all can see this. See if I can open that back up. Right. Here's evidence right here. Let me focus. Okay, there we go. All right, conversation. See, let me take it out so you can see. All right, see, this is messaging right here. See, this is the little flip phone I got right here. All right. So I had to close down the iris so y'all can see the screen, the LED screen. So this is to kind of like rebut that. I don't know how Hiru got a text from me. This is all my latest text right here. So I got one from Sa. You know, she sends out all the videos and all the links that, you know, there's Ahanu. That's my brother-in-law. That is, I think that's the chief. That's the Toxins 19. That's the chief. That's one of my friends, Derek. That's my email. That's Ari. I don't know. It's probably a bill collector. It's Tanya. Another one. See, that's it. That's it. See. See, I don't have a recent text from Hiru. So I don't know how Hiru said he got a text from me. So I don't know, maybe some kind of way my number was used from another phone. I don't know. But from this particular phone, there's no current text. There's no current text from Hiru being sent on that. Let me see if there's any other options. Create. What if I have a sent text? Yeah, see, these are all conversations. See, I don't have a text from Hiru. I don't have a text from Hiru. See. It's back. See, yeah, see, that's Sa. See, again, that's Sa, Ahanu, my brother-in-law, Chief's email, Chief's phone, Big Derek, my email, Ari, bill collector, Tanya. You know, that's it. That's it. And then we go back out. See, back out. And that's it. Address book, messaging, camera. So I don't know how Hiru got a text from me. See, that's the front of the phone. See, I don't know how Hiru got a text from me, but that's something that's strange to me. So let me open this back up. Yeah, I got a lot of pillows. Let me see. That's it. Yeah. Okay. What else is there? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Anything else. So I think I believe that's it. Yeah, so the apology, you know, I just want to apologize to everybody. I'm sorry that allowed that to happen. You know, I could have stepped in and you know, said something, you know. I didn't because I was weak, and I wasn't because I was just escaped out of hospital. So I'm not making any excuses. I'm gonna take that one, you know, apologize for that, and that, I guess that's I think that's pretty much it. You know, there's no excuse for that behavior. None. Whether you agree or disagree, there's no excuse. Yep. So I'm saying it. You know, I'm willing to take it on the chin. You know, on this one, because that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. I don't sign off on that. I don't agree with that. Because matter of fact, I didn't even know she was going to act like that. I thought she was just going to get on and ask some questions. So it's highly irregular for her anyway. But, you know, a lot of this stuff goes back since I put the flags on the house, my flags on the house. That's when stuff really started changing then. You know, when I put the flags on the house, that's when the attacks start coming, you know, that I'm experiencing now. So, yeah, I just know what it is. Yep. So I'm in good health. I'm good. As long as I stay vigilant and protect myself while I'm asleep, that's the biggest thing that I have to clean up. But other than sleep, you know, I'm good. You know, I can withstand all this stuff because all the stuff that I have at my arsenal here. So You know, I'm good. So, yeah, I'm trying to feel, because I can feel, yeah, they shooting something directly right at me. So, hold on. Yep. This is what I have to go through, y'all. See? I had, you know, this mirror got broke, but see, solid weapons required war. See, I can feel the wave right in front of me, so I just put it on here, the mirror, to protect me. You know. See, this is constant attack. You know, it's about survival now. So we'll see how I go. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it well. I'm taking care of myself well. I'm eating right. So this is where we at with it. So, but eventually something's gonna have to give. You know, I thought, you know, I possibly could have been easily got it a couple times. You know, couple times. But nothing happened. It's like they playing, you know, it's like they playing games with you, and once you die like a slow death, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's you know, but when I can tell when they're ready to ramp things up, because I can tell because the intensity of the waves are coming. You know what I'm saying? See. And now it's hitting me. Now it's trying to hit me in the face. Yeah, because you can smell it. You can kind of like smell it a little bit, because I've been around it for a while. So you hold the mirror up, and you direct it to where it's coming from. If you can't see it, but you can feel it. You know what I mean? It's all acidic stuff. It's all acidic. So that's why I always keep water, alkaline water around. All right, but I'm gonna sign off, and that's pretty much it. I explained everything as best I could at this particular time, you know, and I hope this is sufficient, and it'll get the word out that I have. I can talk about the lien. I got a lien on Prince George's County for $228,500,760 in perpetuity for 30 years. So. And this is what has happened. I'm getting retaliated against quietly and indirectly from PG County / U.S. government or private contractors, defense contractors, or whatever. So this is where we at, or at least this is where I'm at, and I'll speak to y'all soon. All right, taking care of myself. I'm doing well. All right, Hotel. Hotep Ela Entity, white power, 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 white power. Hotep Ela Entity.